Most people are waiting for the right moment, waiting for things to get better on their own, waiting for someone to finally come along and fix everything. And while they wait, their life is passing them by. But what if I told you that the gap between where you are right now and where you actually want to be can start closing today? Not next Monday, not after the new year, today. Here are 15 things you can do right now that will instantly improve your life. Number 1, execute. Here's what nobody tells you about motivation. It's a liar. It shows up at 2 a.m. when you're watching videos like this, fills your chest with fire, makes you feel like tomorrow is going to be completely different. And then tomorrow comes, and it doesn't, because motivation isn't the engine. It's the spark. You are the engine. The first and most important thing you can do today is stop waiting to feel ready. You will never feel ready. The version of you that has everything figured out, that version gets built through action, not before it. So whatever it is you've been putting off, whatever change you've been rehearsing in your head, today is the day you stop rehearsing and start doing. Everything else on this list only works if this one does. And by the time we get to number 8, you're going to realize something about your daily routine that most people never figure out. Stick with me. Number 2, stop expecting someone else to fix your life. Look, this is a hard truth, but it's a loving one. Nobody is coming. No mentor is going to knock on your door. No boss is suddenly going to see your potential. No partner is going to magically make everything feel okay. The sooner you accept that you are both the problem and the solution in your life, the sooner everything changes. Sit down, grab a pen, write out the 3 biggest problems in your life right now. Not the surface level stuff, the real ones. Now ask yourself, which of these could I actually start fixing today if I stop making excuses? Start there. Number 3, clean your house. This sounds too simple to be life advice, right? But here's what science actually says. Your external environment directly shapes your internal state. Clutter creates cortisol. Mess creates mental noise. When your space is chaotic, your brain is constantly processing that chaos in the background, draining your focus, your energy, your creativity. Clean your desk, clean your room, clean your bathroom. Not because you have guests coming, because you live there, because you deserve to exist in a space that respects you. And here's the bonus. Once you create order around you, your brain starts to believe it can create order everywhere else too. Number 4, cut the bad food. Now, before you click off, I'm not telling you to go vegan, count macros, or eat plain rice for the rest of your life. I'm telling you to be honest. You already know what the problem is. It's the 3rd snack at midnight. It's the drink that has more sugar than a candy bar. It's the convenience food that costs you nothing now and everything later. Your body is a machine and you've been putting the wrong fuel in it. You don't need a perfect diet. You need a slightly better one than yesterday. Cut one bad thing today. Just one. That's it. Build from there. Number 5, stop letting the algorithm raise you. The internet is not neutral. Every platform you use, every feed, every recommendation, every autoplay, and is engineered by billion-dollar teams to keep your eyes locked to a screen for as long as possible. Not to make you smarter, not to make you happier, to sell ads. And what sells ads? Outrage, drama, fear, comparison. Every hour you spend deep in a recommended feed is an hour you get back as anxiety, distraction, and a vague sense that the world is ending. Audit your screen time today. Just look at the number, then ask yourself, is this where I want my one life to go? Number 10 is something high performers do every single day, and once you hear it, you'll never go back to how you've been managing your days. Number 6, text someone you've been meaning to text. You know who I'm talking about. That friend you think about randomly and always tell yourself, I should reach out, and then you don't. Friendships don't end dramatically. They end quietly, through neglect, through being too busy, through assuming the other person is fine without you. Here's all you have to say. Hey, been a while. Thinking about you? How are you doing? That's it. That one message could rekindle something that changes both your lives. Connection is one of the most underrated sources of joy, and it's completely free. Number 7, choose optimism. Now, before you roll your eyes, this is not toxic positivity. This is not pretending everything is perfect when it isn't. Optimism is a strategy. Pessimism is a trap. When you believe things can get better, you look for ways to make them better. When you believe they can't, you don't even try. And the crazy part? Both mindsets create their own evidence. The optimist finds opportunities. The pessimist finds confirmation. Which lens you choose today determines what you're capable of tomorrow. The world will give you plenty of of reasons to be cynical. You have to choose actively to look for reasons not to be. Keep watching because point number 14 is something almost nobody does. And it's the one thing that separates people who feel lost from people who feel alive. Number 8, plan tomorrow. Tonight. Here's why most people never feel like they're making progress. It's not because they're lazy, it's because they're reacting instead of directing. They wake up and let the day happen to them. Emails, notifications, other people's urgencies, and by 8 p.m. they look back and feel like they did everything, but what actually mattered? A plan changes that. Tonight, before you sleep, write down the 3 most important things you need to get done tomorrow. Put them in order. When you wake up, you're not deciding what to do. You already know that single shift reclaims your time in a way almost nothing else can. Number 9, wake up at the same time every single day. Your body runs on rhythm. Consistency in your wake time is one of the most powerful things you can do for your energy, focus, and mood. And it costs you nothing. The research is clear. Irregular sleep schedules damage cognitive performance, mood regulation, and metabolism. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. You need to wake up at the same time and protect that. This is the foundation everything else gets built on. Get this right and everything else gets easier. Number 13 is going to hit different, especially if you've been feeling like you're living someone else's life. Don't skip it. Number 10, set one anchor task for your day. Think about how a ship stays in place during a storm. It's not fighting the waves, it's anchored. Your life needs the same thing. One task, one non-negotiable thing you do every day, no matter what, that keeps you tethered to the version of yourself you're building. It could be 10 minutes of journaling, a workout, reading one chapter. It doesn't matter what it is. It matters that you do it every single day, because what you do every day is what you become. Miss it for a week and you feel it. Do it for a month and you transform. Number 11, find out where your money is actually going. Most people have no idea. They just know there's never quite enough. But when you actually sit down, app by app, subscription by subscription, habit by habit, you start to see it. The subscriptions you forgot about, the daily purchases you never tracked, the money leaking out of your life every month without you even noticing. You cannot build wealth you cannot see. Spend 20 minutes today going through your last month of spending. You will find money you didn't know you were losing. Guaranteed. Number 12, find one way to earn more money, not 10 ways. 1. If you're employed, when was the last time you actually asked for a raise? Not hinted at it. Asked for it directly with a number. Most people haven't, and most employers expect you will. They've budgeted for it. If you run a business, could you offer something more to existing customers? Could you serve one more type of client? Could you raise your prices by 10%? The point isn't to overhaul your income today. The point is to identify one lever you haven't pulled yet. Pull it. We're almost at number 15, and I promise you it's going to reframe the way you think about time in a way that actually sticks. Number 13, map your joy and your misery. This is the exercise almost nobody does. Take a piece of paper, 2 columns. Left column, the things in your life that genuinely make you feel alive, that you do more of if you could. Right column, the things you dread, the obligations that drain you, the habits and situations that consistently make you feel worse. Look at both lists. The goal of a good life is shockingly simple. Do more of column 1 and ruthlessly remove column 2. You probably already know what needs to go. The list just makes it undeniable. Number 14, write down 3 wins you're going to make happen by the end of this year. Not dreams, not vague wishes, wins, specific, meaningful things that would genuinely change how you feel about your life. Maybe it's a health milestone, a relationship you want to repair, a project you've been sitting on for 2 years. Write them down, then write down one thing you can do this week toward each one. That's a plan, and a plan is the difference between a wish and a result. Number 15, and this is the one that ties everything together. How you live your day is how you live your life. Read that again. We all have this fantasy that real life starts later, when I'm richer, when I'm thinner, when I'm less busy, when the kids are older, when I finally have it figured out. But this is it, right now. This is your life happening, the person you are today, in the small moments, in the daily habits, in the choices nobody sees. That is the person you are. So if you want a different life, don't wait for a different day. Make today different. Here's the thing about this list. None of it is complicated. None of of it requires money you don't have, connections you don't have, or talent you weren't born with. It just requires a decision. The decision that today is different. So pick one thing from this list, Justin, and do it before you go to sleep tonight, because that's how it starts. Not with a transformation, but with a choice. And if you're the kind of person who's serious about building a better life, subscribe, because this is exactly what we talk about here every single week.